Alright, what's going on everybody? My name is the Black Link, and now that we are about to enter the month of December, we've got some news, baby! We've got some news about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You know, that Call of Duty game you probably stopped playing and completely forgot about in the little over a month that it's been out. Ooh, yeah, kind of a rough experience with that one. But don't worry everybody, because we have got the biggest free content drop in Call of Duty history about to go live. Meaning, we've hopefully got some major changes coming along the way. And thank goodness for it, because this game definitely still needs them. Infinity Ward, to be fair, has done a little bit of work. You guys might remember my video on COD a couple weeks back, talking about the things I like, the things I dislike about the game. Modern Warfare Rebooted has got some major structural issues. And unfortunately, even with some of the big patches they've put out, some of those major structural issues still exist. But again, to be fair, they have made some progress. They've tuned footsteps. They basically destroyed the 725 shotgun. But some of the core problems with the game, the maps, are still a huge issue. But thankfully, some help seems to be on the way for that. So what exactly was announced? Well, yesterday, November 26th, Infinity Ward and the official Call of Duty Twitter account put this out. The biggest free content drop in Call of Duty history. Set to begin on December 3rd, the first season of content for Modern Warfare Rebooted. Ooh, exciting, right? With this season of content, we're going to be getting new multiplayer maps, a new ground war map, 3 new 2v2 gunfight maps, some new multiplayer modes, new special ops experiences, and finally some brand new weapons. And out of all of that, most people are probably most excited about those new multiplayer maps because, man, multiplayer maps are the big problem with this game right now, at least one of the biggest problems with this game. So alright, I'm ready. Let's take a look at these new multiplayer maps coming to the game on December 3rd. The 3 new maps are going to be Crash, Vacant, and Shipment. Yeah, that's right, Crash, Vacant, and Shipment. Those are our brand new multiplayer maps in Modern Warfare Rebooted. Except those aren't really new maps at all. As a matter of fact, none of those 3 maps are new. All 3 of those maps are from the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare from over a decade ago. I just thought it was a little bit weird for them to be describing Crash, Vacant, and Shipment as some brand new maps. Well, I guess they mean brand new to Modern Warfare Rebooted. But these are indeed the fan favorite classics from Modern Warfare 1. And don't get me wrong, I am psyched about that. These 3 maps are basically going to instantly become the best maps in the game. They're not even out in Modern Warfare right now, but they're instantly going to become the best maps in Modern Warfare Rebooted. And I could not be happier to see them here. The base maps in the new Modern Warfare as they are way too large. They've got way too many hidey holes for people to sit back in, drop double claymores or double bouncing betties or whatever they want to use to camp with. And when they introduced Shoot House, you guys remember Shoot House was my last video. They introduced that a little while back. That instantly became my favorite map in the game. Thank goodness they gave us a 24/7 Shoot House playlist. That has been the only playlist where I've been able to have a decent amount of fun in just core game modes. Now, of course, that changed. I spent a little bit too much time in the Shoot House playlist, and now I'm being destroyed by skill-based matchmaking in it. But still, structurally, it's the best map in the game, in my opinion. And that's why I'm most thankful for these 3 maps, Crash, Vacant, and Shipment, all coming back to the game. These are 3 smaller 3-lane maps. They're classic maps. Extreme fan favorites in terms of Crash and Shipment themselves. Shoot, Shipment has seen revamps before, even as far back as Call of Duty World War II. But these maps have structure, these maps have lanes. And while with the movement options we've got in the game right now, I hope Shipment in particular is a little bit larger than what it was in previous games. Maybe just a little bit larger than what it is in World War II. I am really happy to see the 3 of these coming back. And in particular, I think these 3 being the only 3 new maps coming to 6v6 and 10v10 game modes says something really big about hopefully where Infinity Ward is going with the development of this game. The fact that we're not seeing any large maps come to anything other than ground war Instead, we're seeing 3 classic Call of Duty maps coming to these core game modes. Tells me that hopefully they're taking the feedback about the map design in the game to heart, so that when they do start providing some brand new maps to Call of Duty Modern Warfare Rebooted, they'll have a bit more structure than some of the ones we got in the base game. You know, a bit more Hackney Yard and a bit less Piccadilly. And, just on that point right there, a lot of people I noticed on Twitter and in the subreddit for Call of Duty Modern Warfare were talking a bit about how they're disappointed. They want new maps, not these old maps. And I always find that argument to be a little bit interesting, because what have we been hearing basically since Modern Warfare Rebooted came out? These new maps suck. Bring us more classic styled 3-lane maps. And, then they bring these 3 back and people are like, where are the new maps? Me, personally, I am fine with them bringing back classic maps for this game. Of course, I want some brand new maps as well. But with the state of the game right now, with them needing to change so many things structurally to make this the greatest Call of Duty ever, and I've said it plenty of times, this could legitimately be the greatest Call of Duty ever if they, focus a little bit less on safe spaces and a little bit more on having fun. But I'm fine with them bringing back the maps that have been proven to work with this style of game in the past. I would love to see more classic maps come back. I think it'd be fine if, like, for Season 1, they focused on some maps from Modern Warfare 1, and then in Season 2, they brought us back some classic maps from Modern Warfare 2. Could you imagine, in this game, with the movement options, the weapon balance, the kill streaks we've got, maps like Quarry, maps like Afghan? That's how you do a large-scale map right. Shoot, I would even take Wasteland in this game. Not to mention some of the other really great maps. I would love Rust as like a 6v6 or a 2v2 only map, with others like High Rise and Karachi being thrown into the mix. Then we can get some Modern Warfare 3 maps like Dome, Hard Hat. The options here are literally endless, and they've got such a rich history of having good map design. They can just pull from some of those older games and pepper that in here on Modern Warfare Rebooted, and I would be perfectly fine with it. But at the very least, I'm really excited about Crash, Vacant, and Shipment coming back. Hopefully we can get Christmas or Winter Crash back as well. It's something Thunder's been talking about a lot, and I would love it if we got Winter Crash. With how good this game already looks, I can scarcely imagine how awesome Winter Crash would be. Hopefully Infinity Ward can make it happen with the holiday season coming soon. But anyways, these 3 maps are dropping next week on December 3rd, and I actually can't wait to jump in and play them. I think they were definitely on the right track when they started making maps like Shoot House, and I'm really excited to see where they go after this. Alright, but let's move on to the rest of the stuff coming in this biggest free content drop in Call of Duty history. We've got a brand new Ground War map called Port. Ground War is a really fun game mode if you like Battlefield or if you just like basic chaos all over the place. Ground War is definitely for you. It's probably my favorite newest addition to the series here, and I hope they expand on it in the future. I want to see more vehicle battles in Ground War. I know people are a bit annoyed by tanks and whatnot. Well, whip out your rocket launcher and blow them up. But I want to see like jets and stuff added in. I want to see more aerial vehicles. I know that kind of, disincentivizes getting kill streaks and whatnot. But I just think it's cool that they tried something new here in Modern Warfare Rebooted, and it's actually worked out pretty well. After that, of course, we've got new 2v2 gunfight maps. I actually thought we were only getting 3, but apparently it's more than that. We're getting Cargo, Atrium, and even more. Next up, we've got some new multiplayer modes, Reinforce, Gunfight OSP, and the one most people are most excited about, Infected. Infected is finally coming back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and that is great news. If there was one game mode other than Cranked and COD Ghost that could get you campers up off your butts and running around, it's Infected. Happy to see it back, although I do hope they also bring back Cranked. If you never played it back in COD Ghost, it was one of the most fun game modes there. After that, of course, we've got the new Special Ops experiences, Bomb Squad, Grounded, Pitch Black, Just Reward, and even more. And then finally, we've got the new weapons that are going to be dropping as a part of Season 1. We've got the Ram 7, which looks like it might be a variation of the TAR series of weapons with the way the gunsmith works right now. Hopefully that means we can make stuff like the MTAR and the CTAR and, variations of that gun. And of course, the Holger 26, which is the classic MG36 LMG, which hopefully, just like the TAR there, hopefully we'll be able to modify that to get a regular G36 as well. Super excited about that. We'll see if it's a part of the premium season pass or if it's just something you can earn via challenges in the game like the weapon variants we've got right now. But alright, that is it for the information we've got about the biggest free content drop in Call of Duty history, the Season 1 content release. Oh, I did forget, we've got one new operator, the new female soldier you see in the middle of the picture there. But that is it. That is it for the COD news, and those are my thoughts on it. I'm really excited about the new maps, and I hope they help the game flow a little bit better when they come out on December 3rd. Those are my thoughts. Be sure to leave me yours down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. And if you'd like to further support the channel, why not try a channel membership? You can hit the join button down in the description box below. Memberships start for as low as 99 cents a month, and they get you special access to stuff like channel-exclusive emotes, membership badges, and even special privileges during live streams. It's just a neat little way to help further support the channels you love. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I am the Black Link. You guys stay frosty.